Good morning, dear students. In our previous lecture, we have talked about an important oxidizing agent that was KMnO4, which is called potassium permanganate. In potassium permanganate, the oxidation state of Mn is +7. This is the maximum oxidation state which can be exhibited by manganese atom, because the electronic configuration of manganese for outermost shell is given as 3d5 4s2. In 3d we are having 5 electrons and in 4s we are having 2 electrons, so total 7 electrons are there, and all the 7 electrons are moved away from manganese. So there are no electrons left with the manganese atom. So manganese is having a strong electron attracting tendency. Because it is having a strong electron attracting tendency, that's why it will work as a strong oxidizing agent. Now, side by side, we are also having K2Cr2O7, which is called potassium dichromate. In potassium dichromate, the oxidation state of chromium is +6. This is the maximum oxidation state which can be exhibited by chromium atom, because chromium is having atomic number 24 and its electronic configuration can be written as configuration of argon for the innermost shell and for outermost is 3d5 4s1. Total 6 electrons are there. 5 electrons are there in 3d and 1 electron is there in 4s. So total 6 electrons are there. In K2Cr2O7, chromium is exhibiting +6 state. It means all the 6 electrons have moved away from the chromium. There are no electron left with the chromium atom. That's why here also chromium is having a strong electron attracting tendency. Because it is having a strong electron attracting tendency, that's why potassium dichromate also works as a strong oxidizing agent. Now in our syllabus, its oxidizing character is only given for acidic medium, not for the basic medium. So we'll talk about acidic medium only. Potassium dichromate produces dichromate ion, which is having symbolic representation as Cr2O7-2. Potassium is removed because potassium having no role in reduction and oxidation here. That's why it is removed from here. Now what happens? In acidic medium, dichromate ion gets converted to Cr+3 ion. In dichromate ion, oxidation state of chromium is +6. In acidic medium, it gets converted to Cr+3 where oxidation state of chromium is +3. So +6 state gets converted to +3 state for chromium. So oxidation state for chromium is changing from +6 to +3. It's a decrease in OS is there. If decrease in OS is there, then the reaction is called reduction. And if the reaction is reduction, then the substance will work as an oxidizing agent. So Cr2O7-2 gets converted to Cr+3. Now let us balance. This side we are having 2 atoms of chromium. So that side also we want 2 atoms of chromium. So here we have put 2. So it's 2 Cr+3. Here we are having 7 atoms of chromium. Sorry, 7 atoms of oxygen. That side also we want 7 atoms of oxygen. So for making up oxygen deficiency, we always add water molecule to that side where oxygen atoms are deficient. So here it will be 7H2 because we have to make up the deficiency of 7 oxygen atom. So when we are making up the deficiency of oxygen atom and we are adding 7 molecules of H2O towards right hand side, then it will increase 14 hydrogen atoms towards right hand side. 7 to the 14. So again we have to make a hydrogen deficiency also to that side where hydrogen atoms are deficient. So definitely towards left hand side hydrogen atoms are deficient. And these are deficient by 7 to the 14. 14 hydrogen atoms are deficient. So how to make up? You know it very well. To make up hydrogen atom deficiency, we add H plus ion to the side where hydrogen atoms are deficient. So here we will add 14H plus. At last, we have to manage the charge also. We have to manage the charge also. We have balanced everything which is related with the atoms. Atoms are balanced. Mass is conserved. Now we have to conserve the charge also. Charge is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Total charge is always conserved. And for conserving the charge, we have to add 6 electrons towards left hand side. It will gain electron because it works as an oxidizing agent, or this the reaction is reduction reaction. So overall balanced equation in acidic medium for dichromate ion of potassium permanganate is, potassium dichromate is Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H plus 6 electrons gives 2Cr plus 3 plus 7H2O. So this is the balanced reduction equation for potassium dichromate. Now remember, in acidic medium, it oxidizes Fe plus 2 ion, that is ferrous ion, to Fe plus 3 ion, that is ferric ion. If a substance is provided to you in which Fe is exhibiting plus 2 state, we can say it is FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. Then ferrous sulfate in presence of potassium dichromate in acidic medium gets converted to compound where Fe is exhibiting plus 3 state. So it is Fe2SO4 whole thrice, that is called ferric sulfate. Or if it is FeCl2, ferrous chloride, it will be converted to FeCl3, that is ferric chloride. So Fe plus 2 ion gets converted to Fe plus 3 ion. Similarly, iodine ion gets converted to free iodine, that is I2. In I minus, the oxidation state of iodine is minus 1. On the other side is I2, which is the free state for iodine. So here OS for iodine is 0. Minus 1 state gets converted to 0. It is increase in oxidation state. So if increase is there, the substance will exhibit oxidation. It is exhibiting oxidation in presence of K2Cr2O7, oxidizing agent, H8, which is responsible for carrying out oxidation of all the substance. Similarly, H2S, which is called hydrogen sulfide, where oxidation state for sulfur is minus 2, gets converted to free sulfur, where oxidation state of sulfur is 0. And Sn plus 2 ion, which is called stannous ion, gets converted to Sn plus 4, which is called stannic ion. So here we can say, if a compound is containing 10 and its OS is plus 2, then it will be converted to the compound where Sn will exhibit plus 4 state. We can say SnCl2, which is called stannous chloride, will be converted to SnCl4, which is called stannic chloride. Now let us see one redox reaction where potassium dichromate is used. In your board examination, you will be provided incomplete chemical reaction, and there you will be provided whether the reaction is taking place in acidic medium or neutral or weakly basic medium. It will be provided to you. So you will be provided in this form: Cr2O7 minus 2 plus Fe plus 2 plus H plus will form what? You have to complete the reaction as well as you have to balance the chemical reaction also. So H plus here represents acidic medium. Now what happens? You know it very well. Cr2O7 minus 2 in presence of acidic medium gets converted to Cr plus 3. And potassium dichromate oxidizes Fe plus 2 ion to Fe plus 3 ion. That you have to remember. So this part is fixed. You cannot modify it. But this part can be changed. Sometimes it will be Fe plus 2. Sometimes it will be Sn plus 2. It will be H2S, or it can be I minus. So this part can be changed, but this part will always be fixed. You cannot change this balancing. Every time it will be Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H plus 6 electrons gives you 2 Cr plus 3 plus 7 H2. You know it very well how to balance. We will break the equation into two half equations, that is reduction half equation and oxidation half equation. We will balance the half equation with respect to atoms as well as charge. And at last, we will equate the number of electrons. We have to equate electron losing with electron gaining. So how to write reduction half equation? It is your reduction half equation because potassium dichromate works as an oxidizing agent. So here it will be Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H plus 6 electrons gives you 2Cr plus 3 plus 7H2. Make it equation number 1. Now for Fe plus 2, it is oxidation half equation because Fe plus 2 will be converted to Fe plus 3. Plus 2 oxidation state gets converted to plus 3 oxidation state. Increase in OS is there. If increase in OS is there, definitely it is called oxidation reaction. So Fe plus 2 will be converted to Fe plus 3 by loss of one electron because the reaction is oxidation. According to modern concept, loss of electron is called oxidation and gain of electron is called reduction. So Fe plus 2 ion by losing one electron gets converted to Fe plus 3 ion. Here it is requiring 6 electrons and here it is losing only 1 electron. So we have to equate the electrons. So multiply equation number 2 by 6 so that electron losing can be equated with the electron gaining, and then add equation first with equation number 2. Now equation first is Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H plus 6 electrons gives you 2Cr plus 3 plus 7H2O, and when second equation is multiplied by 6 gives you 6 Fe plus 2 gives 6 Fe plus 3 plus 6 electrons. Now add. Before adding, what we have to do? We have to cancel out the similar terms which are present on left hand side and right hand side, and here we have only one electrons. So cancel out electron with electron. So the overall balanced chemical equation will be Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 6 Fe plus 2 plus 14H plus gives you 2Cr plus 3 plus 6 Fe plus 3 plus 7 H2O. In this manner you have to solve, or you have to balance the redox equation. That's all from my side for today. From tomorrow we will start F block elements, which are also called inner transition elements. Thank you.